It'll be Nurkic and Covington for the tip here. And the Rockets control as we get this thing rolling. Dame gonna get the party started early. That one's just narrowly off. Blazers get the offensive rebound. Melo, he'll try a three, and the Blazers take the first triple of this one. Westbrook tries to drive it against CJ, gets on the hip. Left hand is good off the glass.
Been their third best scorer on the season. He's injured right now. He's not available. He's a ball handler and shooter just like Harden is.
CJ working against Harden. Nice little pull-up, splashes in. That's short. Collins controls. CJ with the fundamentals and the finish.
If he can catch that thing with his feet kind of on that restricted area line, I think that's an automatic two.
Harden, tough finish by Gary Trent Jr. Rockets take the lead. Nurk over to Zach Collins. The big-to-big pass results in the finish for Collins. House has no thoughts of slowing things down. That three bounces out. Back comes the Blazers. Nurkic finds positioning. You wanted the man to get deep in the paint, Lamar.
Just based on.
House has no thoughts of slowing things down. That three bounces out. Back comes the Blazers. Nurkic finds positioning. You wanted the man to get deep in the paint, Lamar.
Just based on where CJ throws it out to now go away from it, to be discouraged. As you see the basket from Jeff Green there, the Blazers.
Flips it over to Nurk. Nurk feeds Melo. 8 to shoot. Melo pump fake, gets up, and that's going to be good. And Carmelo Anthony will have a chance to add some tip to the bill.
And then on the 5-on-4, the Blazers spread the court, run their lanes. Hassan does his job by running to the rim, and Gary gets the three, and Houston says, well, we'll just match it.
Dame still looking for his first points in this one. 10 to shoot. Gary Trent Jr. up top. He'll try another three. Keep it going. Carmelo Anthony, his fourth rebound already. Melo working baseline against Covington. Little flip shot from the baseline. That falls. The Blazers push the lead to double digits. And just 4 of 14 from beyond the arc. CJ
he's feeling frisky.
Trying to cook against Green. And CJ gets the floater to fall. Blazers up a dozen.
I know that look he gets. A few of them bounces side to side. It's on.
Westbrook tries to drive. Green has all day. Gets that one to roll in.
Territory. Sometimes they struggle.
House enters the game for the Rockets. Gary Trent Jr., 4 seconds left. He'll try three. And Gary Trent Jr.
No, we got to talk.
Listen.
Let his resume continue to build because he doesn't do that. Oh, great pass.
Whiteside has time for a cup of coffee, some sugar, some cream. CJ with McLemore defending. 13 to shoot. CJ patient. Another step back three from CJ. And Lamar, that has worked like clockwork for CJ McCollum in these seeding games.
But he was just as good, played so many different positions, so he just has that toughness and that skill set. Another three from the Rockets. The pass by Nurk to the cut from Gary, and then the finish.
House on the outside will try a deep contested three, and that falls. So the Rockets starting to heat up a little bit from outside. His hook shot is no good. Terry Stotts besides himself on the sideline. Westbrook trying to hustle down the floor and gets that one to fall. So the Rockets, 37 seconds left. Dame knifes through the middle. Yusuf Nurkic gets the finish. Great setup. 16 from beyond the arc. Rockets 11 of 28, but that's their MO. CJ gets the second one to fall. He's got 13. Rockets try long pass. Westbrook might get a chance. McLemore with the baseline jumper. And so the Rockets get the execution down the stretch, and they cut the Blazer lead to 5 at halftime. And here come the Rockets. Harden able to knife through the paint, and it's just a 2-point game now.
Continuing to know if I run the floor hard, you will reward me. So just another option out there for the Blazers. Here's a steal. 3-on-2.
Collins with the steal. CJ with the crafty hands. And Collins with the finish. So Zach Collins doing some really positive things for the Blazers. In the paint, Harden kicks it out to Tucker. Tucker with a patented corner three. That's a little too long. Harden with the putback.
That's a good play for somebody with 4 fouls to be mindful.
7 minutes left in this third quarter. Blazers still with their starting 5. Same thing with the Rockets. James Harden, though, you can do that.
Yeah, breakdown and transition.
Harden kicks it out to Covington. Westbrook dribbles on the baseline. 6 to shoot. House, he'll try a three. And House continues his stellar three-point shooting. He's now 4 for 7. And Westbrook pushes in transition but loses it. A little loosey-goosey with the basketball. And Dame will go ahead and just bulldoze Harden. And it looks like they call Harden for his 5th foul here, Lamar. Anthony Simons also in the game for the Blazers. As Dame tries a deep three, gets his first 3 of the game to fall, and Damian Lillard.
You didn't have to laugh at the man like that.
I wasn't laughing. I suppressed the giggles right there because I've had plenty of shots that have looked like greens, not Dame's, because Dame's went in, Lamar. So Dame's got 9 points in the quarter. Keep in mind he had a triple-double last time against the Rockets that they played as Tucker knocks down another corner 3 for the Rockets. So Houston hanging in. 10 to shoot for Dame. Working with the ball right now, being patient, waiting for his chance to strike. Gets on the hip, and the right hand is short, but Whiteside there to clean it up, and Hassan Whiteside, the offensive rebound, and a chance for one more. About a 6.5, 7 second differential between shot and game for the Rockets. Rivers, he'll try an early 3. That rolls in for Austin Rivers, so the Rockets can their 16-3 of the game. Melo with 11 rebounds to go along with 9 points. Rivers trying to work the left side against Gary Trent Jr. Gets that one to fall, so the Rockets cut the Blazer lead to 4. Rockets with House, Covington, McLemore, Green, and Rivers, so no Westbrook or Harden to start the 4th quarter. Blazers are going to get whistled for another foul, and it's an and one as House will head to the free throw line.
Yeah, it does, Brooke.
Melo operating against Covington once again. 5 to shoot. Melo turnaround jumper gets that one to drop. Carmelo Anthony in double figures. Both teams with a couple of decent looks from 3 trying to regain the lead. Blazers will get a chance here. Dame step back 3. Pipes another one. So Damian Lillard
Behind the screen and shake free. There it
Westbrook
was. There's the
finds
double
Green
team.
on the baseline. Green barely getting his feet back in bounds.
Yeah, there went some of the double team. And that leaves the middle open for an attack.
Green 15 off the bench for the Rockets. CJ working against Covington. Right-hand floater. That's good. So CJ, Blazers leading scorer, now with 19. That right-handed floater looks so easy, but you're a hooper, Lamar. That's a tough shot.
When he's going to the left, too, just going opposite direction, just like Damian Lillard.
Gary Trent Jr. draws the assignment. Harden flips it to Green in the corner. Green, his 3 is good. So Jeff Green, 4 of 8 from beyond the arc. Westbrook up top. CJ defends. Flips it to the corner. Green has had the hot hand for the Rockets, and he continues his assault. 5th three-pointer for Green.
Hey, look, the Blazers.
Both teams desperately needing this win. Rockets trying to move up standings in the West for matchups. Harden tries to knife through. Blazers do a fantastic job of not fouling. Melo to the floor. Gary Trent Jr. tries to fight for the pork chop. No luck, and Westbrook gathers and finishes. Melo with some terrific defense for the Blazers. Nurkic working the baseline. Flips it over to Gary Trent Jr. Gary Trent Jr. Thought he got fouled, though.
So I got to set the defense.
Westbrook tries to push
Great
the
job.
pace. Harden trails, though. Puts it on the deck. Nurkic tries to reach. Harden gets the lay-in. 14 to shoot. Tucker in the corner. Dame sizing up Harden. Harden plays with it. He'll try a deep 3 for the lead, but CJ snacks the board.
Blazers remain solid again and let Damian Lillard get the stop.
Portland, about a minute left in this one. A bucket here goes a long way for the Blazers. Dame working against Harden. Knifes through. CJ over to Melo. Melo wants to try and close it. And Carmelo Anthony, 3 to the dome as the Blazers take the 5-point lead. Rockets down 5. Have to answer quickly. Harden bounce pass. House Jr. from the corner. His 3's off. Melo ties it up with Covington. Melo fighting for the tip. Gary Trent Jr. can't secure it. House flips it over to Harden. Harden clears some space, has some room for the 3, rolls off, but Nurk, like a hungry hippo, snatches that.
I love him.
So the Rockets will land and the Blazers get the 110-102 victory, a huge win.